Hello everyone and welcome back, or should you say welcome back to... never mind, never mind. I hope you're all doing well. First of all, I'd like to thank those of you who took a look at my Patreon or even subscribed and became a patron and joined me on my journey. I am seriously thankful, so thank you so much for that. In today's video, I'm going to do something I haven't done with you guys before, and that is starting a new sketchbook and getting over that horrifying, scary page 1. Last Saturday, I went on a small art haul and got myself a new sketchbook because I only had 3 pages left in my old one, and I did finish it today before I did this video, so I did keep my promise to myself to finish the sketchbook before starting a new one. As you might also notice, the setting is different than from usual when I show you my traditional art. I usually have like this yellowish table. It's because I'm recording in another room because Inktober is coming up, guys and gals, and I plan to video record as much of Inktober as possible. So I made a test setup and it's actually working out pretty good with the lighting and stuff, so that's why the setting is a little different than the usual stuff you see. So, the sketchbook I have here is from Stillman & Byrne. And no, I was not sponsored, or I am not sponsored or anything by Stillman & Byrne. It just happens to be the sketchbook I wanted to try out this time. I actually got one from my husband earlier this year, and I ended up falling so much in love with his sketchbook that I had to get my own from Stillman & Byrne. The one I have here is the softcover edition of the Alpha series. And basically what that means is that, I mean, they come in like different series, and depending on which series you get, the paper inside is different. So this one is 150 grams paper, and the shading is white on the paper. It has some medium grain, so it's good for dry media and light washes and ink, which is a lucky coincidence since I'll be using this for Inktober. At least I plan to do as much as Inktober. I will fill you guys in on my preparation for Inktober later. So the first thing I did with the sketchbook is that I put some stickers on the cover. I did that with my previous sketchbook as well, and I like to decorate it. So I had this sticker I got in Japan. I have no idea who the artist is, but it was like this pretty girl with blonde hair and roses and thorns? I'm not sure. And then I just used some regular, what's it called, like paper tape, like masking tape, I think, and found a cool font online and traced basically my name onto that. And afterwards, as you can see, I moved inside the sketchbook, and I was a little in doubt whether I wanted to also paint on both the first pages, but I didn't want to draw on the backside of the cover, so I just ended up doing like only the one page. I'm sorry, I'm rambling right now. I'm focusing on a fly in the room. Go away. So I redid this sketch a few times because I just wasn't happy with what I wanted. Initially, I wanted to just draw myself being the happy-go-lucky me with my 4 rats, but I didn't think like it fit the theme or like the feeling. What do you call it? Like that I was feeling from the front cover with the color and the rosy girl. So I decided to instead draw an elf, as I do all the time, and decorate her with some roses. So the initial idea was actually that I wanted to ink this piece like in similar style with Inktober-ish style. All these styles and issues. And ums. I'm sorry, I'm umming a lot today. I'm a little tired. Sorry, I'm probably also getting sick. So the initial idea was that I actually wanted to fully ink this sketch, but I also want to keep in mind that this is just a sketchbook, and even though it's page 1 and it's supposed to be fabulous, I want to keep it on a sketch level. So instead of inking her, I took out my favorite ball-pointed pen from Nintendo Switch, hashtag not sponsored, and started to, well, sketch inking. It's like more a sketchy kind of inking that I do with a ball-pointed pen. The problem was, as you can see now, I found a additional piece of paper. That was my nose, hello. The paper, for some reason, dried out the ink in the pen. It was really frustrating. I suppose it's because it has medium grain or just some texture to it. It's not that there was anything wrong with the pen. It has lots of ink, as you can see on the paper next to the sketch, but for some reason just kept drying out, and it was so frustrating. At some point I was sure I would just destroy the drawing, but I managed to be patient and not destroy the drawing. Oh god. But that's actually a big, what's it like, a big, holy dog, I can't remember English right now. It's a major no-no that I can't use this ball-pointed pen in my new sketchbook. So I have to go and test some other ball-pointed pens, I think, because I freaking love my ball-pointed pen and I need to be able to use it in the sketchbook. So I need to go find a new one. Then I used another more like liquid inking ball-pointed pen for the roses in red. I don't really know the brand. I got it in a, what's it called, like a Family Mart in Japan somewhere. So, but it's really good. And I'm also using a green Copic ink pen for some of the thorns. Oh god, I can't that word. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I decided also I did not want to erase the pencil sketch underneath because I wanted to keep this. This is almost like an aesthetic sketchy look, even though I partly inked it with my ball-pointed pen that was dying slowly and screaming in agony. But anyway, I think the front page, oh, not the front page, but the first page drawing ended up being quite nice. It has a lot of the elements I like. I like elves, I like flowers, some flowers. I like Gothic style, and that font I found, I think it was just fabulous. And I also added the start date for the sketchbook, which is today's date, the 18th. Maybe if I upload this video tomorrow, it's another day, but never mind. I don't really have anything more to say, I think. Yeah, wait, there's a moment coming up, I just remembered. Because I wanted to add a little gold. And I have this, what brand is it? Hold on, I need to look in my drawer. It's from Sminke. They have these like powdered metallic watercolors. So I just add some powder of gold into my palette, and then with some water mix it together, and then you have gold. And the more water you add to it, the more opaque it gets, but you can also get really thick no see-through gold with this. It just depends how you mix it, and I love it. And I think I'll be using this for Inktober again this year, like last year, because I really enjoy working with this gold. So I think that's what I had to say about this. Feel free to use this as inspiration for your own first page, and if you have any first pages, post them in the comments below. Maybe you have a link to your Instagram or something, just do it. I'd love to see it because I get so inspired. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and remember, I'm on Patreon if you like extra goodies. I really appreciate that you take the time to just check it out, so thank you so much, and I'll see you soon with a new video amongst the 500th video I'm working on at the moment. Take care, bye bye, hi hi, we sees.